The potent New Orleans Hornets face off against the savvy Los Angeles Lakers. It's Friday night basketball here on 2K Sports.
Hi everyone, Kevin Harlan and Clark Kellogg along with Cheryl Miller here to bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. Western Conference battles always fun. This time it's the Los Angeles Lakers intent on protecting home court. This is a look at the T-Mobile starting lineups for Byron Scott and Phil Jackson. And now let's take a second to talk about the Sprite ice-cold keys to the game. And as we look at New Orleans, tell me, Clark, what's going to be the key taking on the Lakers?
Kev, the challenge will be protecting the rock. They were one of the best at taking the ball away from the opponent. A disruptive defense. Everybody is locked into getting hands in the passing lane, and as a result, they come up with an awful lot of steals that they more times than not turn into points.
On the other side, Clark, how about the Lakers? What do they need to do to secure a win?
I think the whole team has to be on the same page when you're facing a player like Chris Paul. He was last season's assist leader, dropping dimes everywhere. He loves to set up his teammates. With him, it's a pick-your-poison situation. Do you bring secondary defenders to force the ball out of his hands, or do you stay at home and make him be a scorer?
Here's Fisher after New Orleans missing from the arc. It's a pick by Bynum. To the left block, here's Gasol, gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to be on David West.
Gasol, shooting one.
Good for the three-point play. The Lakers made such a great acquisition when they got Pau Gasol from Memphis Grizzlies. I laugh when I say that, as you do too, because you wonder how that even happened.
Yeah, it looked like somebody got bamboozled on that one, but clearly the Lakers benefited in that Gasol is a perfect complement to Kobe Bryant, to Lamar Odom, to the rest of that Lakers club, and that he's a big guy that can step away from the basket and score. Actually, him and Bynum together, a tremendous tandem. But he brings a varied skill set, and that helps the Lakers be championship caliber.
Paul, shooting two.
He knocks down the first one. He gets them both. Clark, it seems like I ask you this question all the time, but I look at Chris Paul, so many great attributes. Let's do a little history lesson. Who does he remind you of? Is there any game that you can start to compare his game to that you've seen in the past? Like an Isaiah Thomas?
I would give him a little bit of tiny Archibaldish nature. I mean, that's going way back.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
But a good comparison nonetheless.
Yeah. We'll have some of our gamers here having to go back to the archives to check out.
They'll like that, though.
Yeah, but the ability to create and score and also really set up people effectively. Maybe a touch, a pinch of Isaiah Thomas as well in that regard. More so maybe from the competitive fire of Isaiah. Isaiah was a feisty, competitive, tough, hard-nosed guard, and I think Chris Paul has a lot of that in him as well, to go along with the endearing smile and the assassin's mentality when the game's on the line.
Now Paul. Gets in close, finishes with the soft touch. We're always trying to make lists of the best guard, the best center, the best this, the best that. Is Chris Paul the best point guard right now in the NBA?
Well, I would probably give him a slight edge over Darren Williams. I like Darren's
You
style.
love
I do. I really do.
Williams.
I like his pace of play. I like his poise. I like his smarts. Chris Paul has all of that. Darren has him by a couple of inches. But Chris right now is probably a half step ahead.
I agree with you.
Just about all of the other point guards out there for his consistency and the way he leads his team and stays in that 20-10 category on a regular basis.
Efficient, great defensively, leadership like you just talked about.
No, he's got all.
it all.
Yeah, he's got the full package. There are no holes in his package.
And here is Odom after David West's bucket. And Bryant gets it to go.
He's just so gifted offensively. He's a tough guy to match up with.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. trailing by 5. And here is West, guarded by Odom. Asia buries the corner jumper.
Kicked it to the right guy at the right time. That's a good pass.
The Lakers in the lead. To Bryant. Posey covering. No good. And New Orleans will take it the other way. Here's Okafor from close range. Gets the lay-in. Emeka Okafor was such a sensational college player. He has not really had that same translation to the NBA. Why do you think that is, Clark?
Well, I think he was geared towards being a solid, productive, everyday player in the NBA. And that's what he's been. He's a double-double guy who blocks shots, but he's not ever going to be what I would call a marquee star in the NBA.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Some changes there for the Lakers. Artest with the ball. Kobe. Open look. And the basket good. 8 points for him.
He's been a go-to guy for him here in the quarter, doing an outstanding job putting the ball in the basket.
Here's Paul, kept alive. West nails the easy jumper.
He drew the D in and then kicked it out to the open man.
Bynum backs down. Here's Bryant. Pockets the free ball.
He's really come out this quarter saying, give me the ball. I'm taking over. I'm demanding the ball. And you know what? He's delivered. A tremendous performance this quarter.
Can't hit. The Lakers with the early lead.
Well, they're scoring with ease. They've definitely hit the ground running. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And we end an exciting first quarter. The score, 16-12. All right, the first quarter had a lot of good action. I think we'll be in for some more here in the second. Let's quickly go over to Cheryl Miller, who spoke with Coach Phil Jackson.
Hey, Kev. He said they wanted to move the ball around and get good looks for the shooters. He went on to say that he knows his team can compete with anyone as long as they are hitting their outside shots.
I don't doubt it. They can fill it up in a hurry.
You can live and die by the three ball, though, especially if you fall too much in love with it.
Here's Bryant on the mark from 16 feet out. 13 points in the game.
What a shot. I can't believe that one went down. When you're hot, you're hot.
To right, 5 on the shot clock. To the inside, jacks up the triple. And Bynum pulls it down. Here are the Lakers with the ball. 6-point game. Tried to convert on the alley-oop, but snatched away. Hall lays it right in. Sweet touch by the fifth-year veteran out of Wake Forest. And here is Odom. Working on Okafor. The shot by Odom, no good.
The defense couldn't close out on the mid-range J, and the shooter made them pay.
Here's Paul. Connects from in close. He's got 8.
Passes like that are fun to watch. Beautiful feed inside for the score. He placed it perfectly, Kevin.
And it's Bryant missing.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Swing pass. Now Paul. 8 points for him. 2:06 left in the second.
2 minutes remaining.
Walton defended by Paul. The jump hook. Chris Paul grabs the miss. The Hornets trail. Here's Wright. It's blocked. It's a close game here in Los Angeles. Kobe. Let's go with a 3. No good. And New Orleans will take it the other way. Tried to convert on the alley-oop, but snatched away. Tried to convert on the alley-oop, but snatched away. Daniels wasn't paying attention. Stepped in the line, and that's a turnover. And the Lakers have possession. To Fisher. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Kobe on inside. Lays it right in. He's got 15.
Good job of leading his man right to the rim for the bucket.
To Stojakovic, behind the arc. That's good. Here's Fisher. The Lakers with a 2-for-1 opportunity. Let's see how they play the clock. Here's Bryant. It's rebounded by West.
He's had some problems finding the range here in this quarter.
Okafor with the ball. He's covered by Fisher. To West. Does not get the go-ahead bucket.
Shocking how wide open he was. Even more shocking that he couldn't sink it.
Here's Bryant. Nets it from the wing. He's got 17.
That's simply what a superstar does. He can make the most difficult plays look silky smooth. This has been a fast-paced game, Kevin.
Yeah, both teams are lighting up the scoreboard. We've reached halftime with the score 22-19. Let's go to the T-Mobile halftime report. Well, let's check out the story of the stats. Lakers have been finding good looks, as you can see from their shooting percentage.
Yeah, they really seem to be in a rhythm, but can they continue their hot shooting in the second half?
It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
Yeah, he's really scoring well so far, carrying the load for this team right now.
Welcome, everyone. The second half of this 2K Sports NBA presentation getting underway. We've got quite a battle going on in this one. Here's Fisher. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. Bynum backs in. Shoots from the post. It's rebounded by West. And here's New Orleans now. It's a three-point game. Paul lays it in. Sweet time to lead him to the rack. 10 points for him. Here's Fisher. Jacoby takes the shot. Kept alive. Gasol backs him down. Leads him in. Here's Artest. Can't hit. And New Orleans will take it the other way.
Given his sorry shooting touch, you'd think he'd know better than to put that shot up. Well, there's another reminder. Beautiful delivery with the bounce pass. He kept it away from the defense, which set up the shot perfectly.
Let's quickly go over to Cheryl Miller, who spoke with Coach Phil Jackson.
Hey, Kev, he emphasized one thing. Too many open looks are being given up on defense. He wants his team to focus on closing out on the shooters and making sure not to give up the easy baskets. That's the latest from courtside. Kev?
Okay, thanks. That first time out of the game called for New Orleans. A different group set to go for the Lakers. Daniels with it. Posey. 6 seconds to shoot. Daniels with it. Here's Stojakovic. Off the mark from 3.
No, sir. It ain't that easy, son. Especially with a top-notch defender breathing right down your neck.
Nice shot by Vujicic. Daniels with it. 2:12 left in the third. Okafor. Yes, and the foul. They get Paul Gasol.
Personal foul. First team foul. Okafor, shooting 1.
He can't complete the three-point play.
And after that first miss, they're 3 of 4. They're trying to run him out of the building right now.
To the middle, here's our test. Fisher with the nice setup.
Great assist on that basket. He's seeing the floor well, and he's making some beautiful passes.
Daniels with it. Picked by West. Here's Daniels. Knocks down the trifecta.
For 3.
The Lakers in the lead. Vujicic from the paint. It counts. And the foul.
That's his first.
It's on Emeka Okafor.
First team foul.
A different group set to go for the Lakers. He completes the three-point play. And here are the Hornets now, trailing by 4. Al Paul, 12 points for him. Brown, right wing. Gasol got caught sagging into the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
Paul, shooting 1.
And it's off. Okafor with the ball. Picked by West. Here's Wright. Sinks it off the pick.
Great pick there. The defender was stopped in his tracks, and it freed up the easy basket.
Swing pass, right corner to Walton. Gasol flushes it with the one-handed jam. He's got 5.
Too easy. Far too easy.
The Hornets could opt for the quick shot here. That would leave them with the final possession. Here's Paul. Got a hand on it.
Boy, they've really been scrapping for rebounds in this one. Neither club really dominating the other one.
Here's Vujicic. For three. Can't connect. We've reached the end of the third, and it's been an exciting game. The score, 34-30. Kobe Bryant has played well.
Well, Kevin, you don't expect anything less from a player with his ability. Big-time skills in a big-time game leads to a big-time performance. His team needs it, and that's exactly what he's given.
The fourth quarter about to get started here in what's been an entertaining game. Welcome back to what's been a fantastic game, closely contested by two teams that obviously want to win it very badly as we begin play in this much-anticipated fourth quarter. Al Paul, 12 points for him. Paul dumps it off. Here's Stojakovic, trains it from the corner.
These clubs have been lighting up the scoreboard all game long.
Inside to Gasol. Here's Odom, drops it in on the layup.
Well, he's playing a well-rounded game, and he's really helped them in a number of ways.
West. Yes! And the foul. Lamar Odom picks one up.
First team foul. West shooting one.
Good for the three-point play. The very consistent, terrific rebounding David West, a former college player of the year.
Yeah, he's fun to watch. I mean, he really has continued to develop an excellent jump shooter, but also has ability to score with his back to the basket, Kevin. I love watching him work because he's so efficient. He doesn't waste much motion or energy.
Al Paul following the three by the Lakers. Here's Posey, sinks it. He's setting the table beautifully.
We mentioned his great passing ability and the keys to the game, and he's showing you just what we were talking about.
Here's Fisher, 6 points for him. To Fisher, uncovered, snaps the net.
Even though it was early in the shot clock, that's an opportunity you can't pass up, Kevin.
Stojakovic knocks down the trifecta.
Why anyone would want to leave this guy alone deep is beyond me.
2 minutes remaining.
To the high post, to Artest, fires the three. No good. The Hornets go the other way with the ball.
Well, it's obvious they definitely come out ahead when it comes to rebounding in this particular contest. Boxing out, good positioning, and then pursuing the pump.
Coach Scott calls a timeout. They're losing by one. 1:43 left in the fourth. In those rebounds, Clark, you're talking about they're creating opportunities for them, and it's still a close game.
Yeah, it sure is, Kevin. That's right. It is a close game. This game is a lot closer than it should be, but I still think they need to step it up on the offensive end of the floor.
Let's quickly go over to Cheryl Miller, who spoke with Coach Phil Jackson.
Hey, guys, he told his team that he wants them taking more shots from beyond the arc. He said, if you got a good look, fire it up. Don't be tentative. He's giving them the green light, Kev.
Thanks, Cheryl.
Kev, both teams have ramped it up here in the second half.
The Lakers call time. They're down by one. 1:31 left in the game. And here is Bryant. He's got 17. Kobe over Posey. Fisher leads the game in assists.
Kevin, that's what you call much in the clutch. Was there any doubt he'd knock that one down?
Here's West. Dunks it home off the sweet dish.
Great vision on display there. The pass led him perfectly to the basket. That's how you do it.
Here's Fisher. He's got 8. And here is Odom over Okafor. And that one's good.
Big-time basket in the clutch, Kevin.
The Hornets call for a 20-second timeout. They're behind by 1. 58 seconds left in the fourth. Clark, what are your thoughts?
Paul is a player who knows how to fill it up. They should try to set him up to score on this next possession.
And here are the Hornets now. It's a 1-point game. West buries it.
Kevin, that's what you expect from him. When the pressure's at its highest, with the game on the line, that's when he's at his best.
Less than 1 minute left. And here is Bryant. Posey covering. Here's our test. It's money from deep. Al Paul. He's got 12. To the right wing. Okafor inside. Finishes with the soft touch.
That's exactly the way you practice it. Hit the open man for the great look.
And here is Odom. To our test. Kept alive. Kobe. Our test with the ball. Al Gasol. West is there. The Hornets take their last timeout. They trailed by 2. 8 seconds left in the game. Mark, what do you think?
Talk about a really big possession. This is it. They've got to score here. They need a basket. Don't worry about the clock at this point. Make sure you get a high-quality shot and knock it down.
Al Paul dumps it off. It's all knotted up.
He's not normally a prolific scorer, but he's giving them a big lift in this one.
Here's our test. Oh, it's off the mark. And we're going to overtime. Time expires, and we're going to overtime. Okay, both teams getting ready. They'll jump it off in just a minute. West. Rebound by Ron Artest. It's all tied! Here's Bryant. Gasol. Posey with the rebound.
No defense there to bother the shot, and he still misfired. His coach does not look happy.
Here comes Paul. 12 points for him. Now Paul. Deflected. Here's Okafor. Count it!
Easy look in the paint. The defense got abused there.
The Lakers call time, and they've got 1 left. They're trailing by 2. 1:12 left in overtime. Clark, what's your take?
Bryant is such a great scorer for this team, and he's made a reputation on being able to make big shots late in games. So I've got to think they're coming to him for this play.
Gasol's in the post. He's against Okafor. Puts up the tray, and it's Artest missing.
Tough break there, Kev. He found an opening on the floor and got a nice clear look. Just didn't convert.
New Orleans in the lead.
And Kev, that's only his first giveaway for the game.
Bryant flushes it in.
Hornets.
Al Paul. He's got 12. Picked by West. Puts it up. Goes up. Laid in softly off the glass. Here's Fisher. A 2-point game. Here's Artest. Count the basket and the foul. That's on Peja Stojakovic.
First team foul. Artest, shooting 1.
Can't complete the 3-point play, and it's still tied up. Here's Stojakovic, buries the triple. He's shooting 60% from downtown. The Lakers will call a full timeout. They're down by 3. 23 seconds left in overtime. Clark, what do you think?
Well, they certainly can go for 3 here, or they can try to score 2, foul, and then hope for missed free throws. But I really think they should take the first available shot.
Here's Fisher. He's got 8. It's stolen by the Hornets. The Lakers will go for the intentional foul. They still got to foul them a second time to get into the penalty and send them to the stripe. Al Paul. Paul, with an assist this trip up, would have 10 for the game. To Stojakovic. To the wing. The Lakers commit the intentional foul, and they'll try to extend the game.
Fouled him to prevent the easy basket. He'll have to earn it at the line.
Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Perfect from the line, and it's a 5-point ball game.
Didn't hit them all, but didn't need to. That should seal this one up.
To Fisher. The 3. It falls. The Hornets win the hard-fought game as they outlast the Lakers 59-57. For his phenomenal performance, Chris Paul is our Jordan Brand Player of the Game.
Well, he was the initiator and the playmaker for their offense, Kevin. He kept his head up and created a bunch of easy scores with his passing.
Time for us to say goodbye. For Clark Kellogg, Cheryl Miller, and me, Kevin Harlan, thanks for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports.